Hi, Marie.
Hi. Hi, Keith.
Keith.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This Wednesday, the weather is perfect.
What?
I'm saying this Wednesday, the weather is perfect, unlike last week. Your class
know.
got rained on.
I know. I was thinking about that too. It was a bummer, but
Okay.
I mean, I am going to have those 2 classes on the rooftop coming up, but you know, it's just a matter of if they work with like work times because they scheduled them at 7 a.m. and then 4 p.m. I guess that works for hotel people. I don't know.
Yeah, tourists.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll see. we go. Okay. Go ahead and start. I don't know if anybody else is coming tonight, so let's start seated tonight. Just turn your palms up, close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Excuse me. So start by connecting with your breath. Noticing your inhale and exhale. And if it hasn't happened naturally, start to make your breath even. Finding somewhat of a rhythmic pattern to your breath. And then bring your attention out to the space at the center of your chest, connecting with your heart center. And allowing yourself to feel connected to everything in the universe. And then finally pulling your attention up to the space between your eyebrows. Imagining the sound and symbol of Om. And then we'll bring your hands together at heart center. And open with 3 rounds of Om. Bow your head to your hands. Set your dedication or intention for your practice if you'd like. Or just offer your practice up for the good of something greater without expectation in return. And then as you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let's roll over onto hands and knees and start with a couple rounds of cat and cow. So starting by connecting with your breath again. Following your own breath pattern. Take one more round. Good. And then walk your hands out as you find a flat back, moving into your downward facing puppy. So chin and chest towards the floor. And relaxing through your armpits. Curving through your upper back. One more big deep breath. And as you're ready, walk back up to your hands. And step your right foot between your hands. Sink your hips forward. Pull your chest through your arms. Start finding your back bend. One more big deep breath. And let's come up to your front knee. So push back a little, bring your hands to your front leg. And shift your hips forward, straighten out your arms, shoulders back. A little bit of a deeper back bend. So wiggle your shoulders a little, widen through your ribs. Good. Take one more big deep breath. And then plant your palms down around your front foot. Just step back and do the other side. Coming through tabletop, left foot between your hands. Shift your hips forward. Take that deep bend. Open up the front of your knee. And then fingertips down. Start finding your back bend. So hips down, chest through your arms. One more big deep breath. And then inhale as you push back, hands to your front knee. Straighten out your arms. Shift your shoulders back and your hips forward. Finding a little bit of a deeper back bend, curving through your spine. One more big deep breath. And then as you exhale, plant your palms down around your front foot. Step back. This time, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Wiggle your hips out, wiggle your shoulders. Pedal out your heels. Take one more big deep breath here. And as you're ready, walk your feet forward between your hands, bend your knees a lot, take your feet hips width distance apart. Let's find ragdoll. So catch opposite elbows, suck your belly back, relax your head and neck all the way down. And maybe wiggle from side to side if that feels good. Take one more deep breath. And then release your hands to the floor to heel your feet together. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. As you get all the way up, reach your arms up and back. And take a standing back bend, little bitty one. Squeeze your glutes, reach your chest up. Oh, it's looking so good. Take one more deep breath. And exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. And inhale, half lift, reach the center of your chest forward, look up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, top of your high push-up. And stay here a breath. Connect your hips and ribs, press up between your shoulder blades, keep the back of your neck long, and as you exhale, strong legs lower down halfway. Press back through your heels. Good. Inhale, push straight up. Lower your hips, lift your chest. And exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back. Breathe in your downward facing dog. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your low belly. For 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, look between your hands, step or hop your feet up, come right into half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale all the way back down. Do about 3 more like this. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back, lower down halfway. Inhale, push up, take the back bend. Exhale, hips up and back. And gather your focus, pelvic floor, low belly, long deep breath for 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, look between your hands, step or hop up, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. So follow your own breath. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. One more deep breath. Next, inhale, look between your hands, step or hop up into half lift. Exhale, fold. And let's take Utkatasana. So bend your knees, sink your hips, reach your arms up and back. Good. Nice. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it back, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back. As you inhale, left foot flat, right foot between your hands. Rise up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Try not to unbend your knee as you come up. So as you step your foot between your hands, don't let your thigh move. Follow your breath. Inhale, step through, deep bend. Good. As you reach back, keep bending forward with your knee. And hold your downward facing dog. Settle your breath again. One more big deep breath. And inhale, look between your hands, step or hop up, half lift. Finish it out. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sink your hips back, reach up. Good. Listen, exhale, stand up. Hands to heart center. Good. Step out with your right foot. Step out towards the back of your mat. Good. Make all of your toes face the right. So long, straight legs, parallel legs. Good. That's the word I'm looking for. Take your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift the center of your chest up. And exhale, fold forward. Lead with the center of your chest. And bring your hands down underneath your shoulders. Good. Wiggle any way that feels like it might work for you. So you can shimmy your hips out. You can wiggle your shoulders. You can shift your weight to one leg and then the other. You can bend and straighten your knees. Good. Take one more breath here, wiggling around. And then let's find the half lift and walk back for the stretch. So inhale, lift up to your fingertips. Exhale, walk your hands back. Take tripod headstand arms. If you feel ready to go up, you're welcome to. Otherwise, just try to lift your sit bones towards the sky. Squeeze your belly. And one more big deep breath. Good. Inhale, find your half lift. Walk your hands forward. Good. Exhale, take your hands to your hips. Next, inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Turn your left foot forward and your right toes in. Reach your arms out and open into warrior two. Deep bend in your front knee. Good. Push your front knee towards the left. Good. That's it. And that really deep bend into your front knee. Relax your shoulders. Lift your chest up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, Parsvakonasana, forearm to your thigh, right bicep by your cheek. One more big deep breath. Good. Listen, as you inhale, we're going to sweep right hand down to the middle of your mat and take side plank to the left. So any side plank you want, if you want to come onto your knees. And stack your shoulders left over right. Left arm straight up to the sky. Nice. Wake up the right side of your body. One more big deep breath. Good. Circle back down to your high plank. Left hand down under your shoulder. Shift your hips back to downward facing dog. Good. Take a big inhale. Take a long exhale. And step your right foot between your hands. Bring your left foot in enough so that you can straighten out both legs and lower both heels. Good. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your right quad. Take one more big deep breath. As you inhale, reach the center of your chest forward, look up, take a little half lift. Good. Take a little bend into your front knee and then stand into it, coming into warrior three. Wherever you want to take your arms is fine with me. In front of you, behind you, hands to heart center, whatever works. Let's see if you can balance like the letter T. So everything parallel to the floor. Reach the center of your chest forward, teeny weeny cobra back. So shoulder blades reaching back. Good. And take one more deep breath. And then as you stand up, sweep your back leg out and in front of you. Lift your leg out in front of you. So now try to make it parallel to the floor. Really nice. Let's take the figure four. So cross your left ankle over your right knee. Bring your hands to heart center. And start to shift your hips back. And so still your mind, focus on one thing, one word. Good. Find the stretch to the outside of your hip. And take one more big deep breath. Okay, let's come, you guys are already up. So come down halfway if you're already up. See if we can take the twist. So see if you can work. It's going to be same elbow to foot. So your left leg is crossed to left elbow or left upper arm to the outside of your left foot. So walk your hands over. You can bend into your standing leg. Squeeze your belly. See if you can make that twist. And if you can keep your hand down on the floor if that helps. See what works for you. Good. Take one more breath. And inhale, start to come out of the twist. So with control, unwind your left leg, sweep it back and land on the toes of your back foot. So crescent lunge, heel up to the sky. A deep bend in your front knee, reach your arms up. Squeeze your inner thighs together, good. Relax your shoulders, take a big deep breath. Good, and then as you exhale, lower your back knee to the floor. Good. Let's take the twist. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh, hands together. Push into your palms, lift your chest up to your thumbs. Nice. All right, listen, hold your twist, but just open up your arm. So now your left arm might need to come on the inside of your foot, and that's okay. Just open up your arms, one down, one up. And then see if you can reach back. You might need to come up, actually, reach back for your back foot. Let's take the quad stretch. So bring your chest up, bring your shoulders over your hips, reach for your back foot, and then take it forward again. Should have done that first. We'll do it first on the other side. Yeah, so now come down again. So bring your hand down to the floor. If you can go further, you bring your forearm down to the floor. So move into that quad stretch wherever you feel it for you. Good. So on that back line of your body, feel your right shoulder blade and your left hip coming together. Let's take one more deep breath. And gently release your back foot. Bring your right arm around. See if you can stay on both forearms. So maybe wiggling your right foot a little to the right. Just finding your lizard. And take one more deep breath. Really nice. And when you're ready, just step your front knee back and take child's pose. So move your chest all the way to your thighs, shift your hips back to your heels. Relax through your head and your neck. One more big deep breath. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Take a long exhale. And as you inhale, look between your hands, step or hop up into half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, reach your arms up, Utkatasana. Relax your shoulders. One more deep breath. And then as you inhale, stand up, Samasthiti. Stand all the way up. Good. Next, inhale, step your left foot out. Turn around to the left side of your mat. Make your legs parallel, feet parallel. So set up for Padasana C. Step out towards the back of your mat with your left foot. Legs like distance apart. There we go. Hands to your hips. Good. Inhale, reach your arms out wide. Let's start with a C position. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Wide leg, forward fold. On the other side, Keith. Go the other way. There we go. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Knuckles down, chest up. Exhale, fold forward. Nice. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your quads. One more big deep breath. And inhale. Come all the way up. Push into your feet. Good. Release your hands. Good. Find warrior two to the front of your mat. So turn your right toes forward, left toes in, bend into your right knee. Push your front knee back. Remember, it feels like on the back side of your body, your left hip and your right knee would come together, pulling so far together, like they'd almost touch. And one more big, nice. One more big deep breath. And take an inhale as you exhale, Parsvakonasana, front forearm down, left bicep by your cheek. Bottom ribs turn up to the sky. Really nice. One more big deep breath. Good. And then as you inhale, circle your left hand down to the middle of your mat. Turn to the right. Take your side plank. Press down into your bottom hand. Squeeze down on the right side of your body. Hips and ribs together. Good. Good. Circle your right hand down to the floor. Find your high plank. Shift your hips back to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. Step your right foot between your hands. Left foot between your hands. Your right foot comes a little bit closer. So take your pyramid. Fold it over both legs straight, both heels down. Lower belly back. One more big deep breath. As you inhale, find a half lift. Reach the center of your chest forward. Look up. Good. Little bend into your standing leg. Take your warrior three. So stand up into your left leg. Lift your right leg up. Bring your hands wherever you would like them. A tiny, tiny arch through your upper back. Otherwise, you're kind of looking like the letter T. And just one more deep breath. And start to stand up. Flex your foot, hike up your right hip, and then sweep your right leg up in front of you. Now you're trying to get your front leg parallel to the floor. Take a breath, and then bend at your knee, cross your ankle over your left knee, and shift your hips back. Taking your figure four. Good. And take one more deep breath. And let's start to find the twist. So if your hands are down, just start to walk over towards the left. Bend forward, see if you can bring your right upper arm to the outside of your right foot. However it works for you, just try. Good. Nice, guys. Good. And then gently start to bring yourself back through center. Good. Balance yourself up, unwind your right leg, step it back, and land in your crescent lunge. So toes to the floor, heel up to the sky. Reach your arms up. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. There you go. Let your hips get low, heavy. Chest out. And take a deep breath, and then lower your back knee to the floor. Good. Let's stay up. So take the twist. Right upper arm to the outside of your left thigh. And push into your palms. Stack your shoulders. Nice. One more deep breath. And then bring your shoulders up over your hips. Keep your twist to the left. Open your arms from front to back. There we go. Now reach back and catch your foot. The twist to the left. Yes. Now reach back and catch your foot. There we go. And then bring it all forward. So see if you can bring your right hand down to the floor. Maybe your right forearm. Make it work for you. And keeping your shoulders stacked and your chest open to the left. One more deep breath. And as you release your back foot, unwind into your lizard. So maybe work your left foot over to the left. Maybe come down onto your forearms. Let's take one more big deep breath here. And then as you're ready, walk back up to your hands, step your left knee back. And this time let's take Virasana. So as you bring your knees back, either sit your hips on your heels or open up your heels and sit in between your feet. So be kind to your knees. And then if you're good there, then start to go back. So you'll go back to your tolerance, onto your hands, maybe onto your forearms. Maybe you can lower your lower back onto the floor. Fine. Take one more big deep breath. And then as you're ready, start to bring yourself back up. And bring your hands forward, come off your knees easy. So stretch one out behind you at a time. And then maybe even shift your hips back to your heels and relax your low back. Taking child's pose for a breath or two. And just one more deep breath. And then we'll come up for Baddha Sirshasana. You want to do a different version of headstand, you're welcome to. You can use the wall. You can do the split legs. You could take lotus legs. So just some little freedom here tonight. If you want to do pincha instead, you could work on pincha. Good. Nice. And then when you're ready, let's come up and take shoulder stand. So it's a counter pose for your head, your shoulders. Any way you want to get there, make your way onto your back. And then any way you want to go up. So if you want to pull your knees into your chest and rock yourself back, that's fine too. Bring elbows and shoulders close. Push your upper arms into the floor. Squeeze your glutes. And if you can, start to bring your attention inward, making the pose a meditation. You're focusing at your third eye, connecting with that sound and symbol of Om. Imagine getting all the benefits of the pose. Maybe imagine sharing all the benefits of the pose with all beings everywhere. And as you're ready, start to lower your legs into Kalasana. And squeeze your low belly back. It's okay to bend your knees. Keep holding your low back or extend your arms out. One more big deep breath. And then as you release your bind, let's rock up and hit Navasana. On the back edge of your sit bones, lift your chest up, arms parallel. With a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just your torso lowers. Ardha Navasana, just for 5. Just to wake up your core. 4, and 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down, legs up to the sky. And take your double leg lower. Low back stays down on the mat. Inhale, legs lower. Exhale, legs up. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And let's stay down on your back. And so when you're ready, pull your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg out long. Just take the stretch first, so give it a squeeze. And then use your core muscles, round up. Try to bring the bridge of your nose to the curve of your knee. Try not to pull with your arms. Pull with your belly. Squeeze everything tight. Hold it one more breath. And then see if you can let go with your arms and not move anything. Ready? Let go. Hold it. Squeeze it in. One more breath. And catch your leg again. Release down. Switch legs. Left leg in, right leg long. Take the stretch first. And then as you exhale, round up. And make those 2 points touch again. One more deep breath. And then release your arms. Try not to let anything move. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze in. One more breath. And release. Catch your leg again. Release all the way down. And pull both knees into your chest. And this time, round up. Bring your eyes towards your knees and your nose right in between. And ready, let go. Hold it. Squeeze it in. And exhale, release. Lower all the way down. Stretch your legs out in front of you. And take your hands underneath for Matsyasana. So rock, bring the soles of your feet back to the floor. Rock from side to side. Bring your hands underneath your glutes. Arms straight. And then stretch your legs out. Heels together, toes apart. Take your best approximation of a fish. So push into your elbows. Lift the center of your chest up. Come onto the crown of your head. And breathe into the front side of your body. Think about your ribs spreading wide. Feel the sensation in the front of your throat and your upper chest. Focus at the space at the base of your throat, the fifth chakra, the Shuddha. And take one more big deep breath. Inhale, push into your upper arms. Come off the crown of your head, lay flat. Bring yourself up to a seat. And let's take a forward fold. So fold over your legs, chest and knees together. Sit bones out behind you. And take one more big deep breath. And then inhale, walk your hands back, roll up through your spine. Take a wide leg fold. So reach your legs out, Vishishtha Konasana. And inhale, lift the center of your chest and exhale, fold forward. So try to tilt on your sit bones, finding the front edge. Touch whatever you'd like. One more big deep breath. And then let's stay down. So release your hands and take them to the floor right in front of you. And then kind of walk them out a little bit so that you can have straight arms and a straight spine. So wherever your hands need to be, bring them back closer if you need to. So try to feel that upward facing dog feeling, right? When your chest is pulling through and up. So open your chest up to the front of the room. Good, look up. And then really think about your sit bones. So feel your sit bones on the floor. Those bones you feel on the bicycle seat. Try to find the front edge. So we're just gonna rock through your pelvis a little bit, right? So here, try to see like your tailbone would be pointing out behind you. Even if it doesn't, just imagine it. Try to feel that feeling. And then just like cat and cow, now I want you to rock and find the back edge. So round through your back. And then rock forward, pulling your chest through, arching your back. And then rock back. Just trying to get that movement in your pelvis, separating, kind of breaking up adhesions around the hip socket there. Let's do one more. Rock back. And then rock forward. And this time as you rock forward, to find that upward facing dog kind of feeling and then fold forward with that. So try not to fold forward with any kind of rounded back. Like belly button to the floor, pubic bone towards the floor, even if that means you don't go as far. Take one more deep breath. Let's add in the side bend. So walk over to your right leg, right hand down, left arm up and overhead. One more deep breath. And then inhale. Roll yourself through center. Get low, walk to the other side. Turn your chest up to the sky. Get long to the right side of your body. And one more deep breath. And then take your last time through center. So seeing if all that opened up anything, made any more space. Maybe you can come down a little bit deeper. But don't shove, don't force, be kind. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale, lock your hands back. Roll up through your spine, cross at your ankles, and come up to kneeling. So we're gonna just do a little more side bend, but this time up on your knees. So let's turn towards the right, or turn any way you want, it doesn't matter. Turn whichever way you can see me if you need to. But take left knee down, and then right leg out. And this time I want you to line up your toes with your left knee, or even further behind. And then just take your right hand to your right hip and think about rolling your hip forward and then back. Kind of rolling through that little range of motion there at your hip. Okay. Open that up a little bit. And then let's come back and find center. So both hip bones facing the front. And then think about starting to shift like your belly button over your left knee. Pull it in like you would just tuck this hip underneath you. It's okay if this right leg moves. It might slide in a little bit closer. Good. And then as you inhale, lift your chest up. Take your right hand down your right leg and start to sweep your left arm up and overhead. Now you have different grips here. You could reach up and you could catch your elbow with your right hand. You could go the other way. Okay. So see what works for you. Try out some different things. You could reach with both arms. And push your hips forward. Keep scooping your right hip underneath you. A little bit of a deeper side bend. And one more deep breath. And then inhale, come up through center. Start to take your left hand behind you, like a half Ustrasana. So you could catch your heel if you want, or you could take your hand to the floor or to your block if you have one, and then reach your right arm up and overhead. So now think about both hips reaching forward, chest reaching back. Look over your back shoulder. And one more big deep breath. And listen, don't come out of this position yet. Just come up through center with your torso. Let's take the half frog. So bring your forearms down to the floor. Now start to toe heel your right foot out towards the right. And your left knee away from your right foot. So just lowering down, moving back into your inner thighs again. There you go. Okay. Gently use Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. One more big deep breath. And then gently walk back up to your hands. Good, toe heel your right foot in so that you can come back up. And then let's do all that to the right. So right knee will come down, left foot out. Taking your left leg a little bit back so that toes are in line with your knee. And then start those little rotations with your hip. Just bringing it back and forward. Good. And then as you come up through center, start to shift your hips, right? So you're lining up your belly button with your right knee this time. Remember, it's okay if your left leg slides in a little bit. It doesn't have to stay still. Let your hip move as much as you can, scooping left hip under right. It's kind of that same sensation we do when we do Trikonasana. And then as you inhale, reach your left arm up, and then over to the left. Whew. And again, play with those arm positions. So maybe catch your top elbow, maybe catch your bottom elbow. You know, maybe just catch behind your head. And a couple more big deep breaths. Make sure you're pushing your hips forward. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale, bring yourself up through center. And start to take your half Ustrasana. So reach back for the floor, for your heel. Tuck your toes if you need to. Left bicep moves up by your cheek. Look over your right shoulder. Squeeze your glutes as you push forward. And breathe into the whole left side of your body. And then inhale, bring yourself back up. Both hands come forward. See if you can lower down onto your forearm. And opening up the distance between your foot and your knee. A couple more big deep breaths. And then inhale. So heel your foot back. start to come out of it. Whew. Just turn around, stay on your knees, just turn, you can face any way you want, it doesn't matter, just stay on your knees and bring your shoulders up over your hips. Interlace your fingers back behind you. And so bring your palms together, roll your shoulder blades together, push your hips forward, lift your chest up, look up, good, and then hold this position with your torso. Sit back on your heels, like you were bringing the pointy part of your hip bone towards your thigh, if you're trying to squeeze that space between your belly and thigh. So sit all the way down, but keep reaching up and back with your chest, with your hands. Okay, just do that one more time. So stand up, reach back, hands towards the floor, chest up, and then hold that. Shift your hips back. Take that little back bend. Inhale, stand up again. This time, reach back. Let's take Ustrasana. So hips forward, lift your chest up and out of your pelvis, and then reach back, one hand at a time. At your heels. Tuck your toes if you need to. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. One more big deep breath. And then inhale, kick into your shins. Stack your spine as you come up through center. Reach your arms up, take spiritual breath. So reach your arms up to the sky like the letter Y and focus on your fingertips. Close your eyes, and as you inhale, breathe down from your fingertips all the way into your heart center. Hold your inhale. Imagine yourself face to face with God. Exhale from your heart to your fingertips. Circle your hands back to your hips. Inhale, chest up, hips forward. Squeeze your glutes and pelvic floor. Start to reach back. Take your second back bend. See if maybe you can go a little bit deeper this time. Okay, one more big deep breath. And then inhale. Kick into your shins. Push your hips forward. Roll up through your spine. Good second round of breath. Arms up to the sky. Focus your attention. Inhale from your fingertips to the center of your chest. Hold. Exhale from your heart to your fingertips. Hands back down to your hips. Last time. Inhale, hips forward, chest up, reach back. And hold 3 more breaths. Inhale, kick forward. Roll up through your spine. Last time, arms to the sky. Big inhale from your fingertips right into the center of your chest. Hold your breath. Exhale, heart to fingertips. Circle your hands down, shift your hips back. Take your child's pose. Relax your low back. Relax your shoulders. Focus at your tailbone. Inhale up one side of your spine, touching all of those energy channels, connecting to your energy centers, and exhale down the other side. One more like that. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. As you're ready, roll up through your spine, roll over your feet. Let's take Baddha Konasana before we finish. So, soles of your feet together. As you're ready, no rush. Inhale, lift the center of your chest and exhale, fold forward. One more deep breath. And then inhale, roll yourself back. Let's just take star pose or whatever they call it, 5-pointed star. I don't know. Anyway, bigger diamonds. Catch your toes, fold forward. I like it a lot. I just don't really know, not sure the name. One more deep breath. And then inhale. Walk your hands back, roll up through your spine, and then roll yourself all the way down as you're ready. You get all the way down, pull your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Just end with a twist. So you keep both knees over. If you'd like to do something different, that's okay. Both knees over to the left, look to the right. And then inhale up through center and exhale the other way. And then bring yourself back up through center. Give your knees one more little squeeze in. And then set up your Shavasana. Make yourself comfortable. Anything you might need. And close your eyes. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, release down. And then let your breath go. Relax your legs and your glutes. Release your back, your shoulders, the back of your neck, the back of your head. And check in with your face. Just sink your eyes back. Relax your jaw and your lips. And just for a few minutes, see if you can leave breath and body by themselves. And just resting your attention inward. Allowing yourself to be unbothered by anything. Gently start to bring your awareness back into your body. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Little fingers and toes. Circle ankles and wrists. If you're ready, stretch long from fingertips to toes. And then pull your knees in for one last squeeze. Eventually rocking to your right or to your left. And passing up to your feet. If you set an intention before, bring that back to mind. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you live with ease. Namaste. Thanks for coming out, guys. Woo. Sleepy. Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some dinner. Love you guys.
Love y'all too.
Bye.
Bye.